which allows us to empower educators to be effective 21st century educators. Currently, we have more than 130,000 teachers from all around the world on the platform. As all of you perhaps know, education institutions at the moment are in a major state of flux. The pandemic over the last 2 years has pretty much created havoc when it comes to teaching and learning. And this has given rise to the fact that most teachers are quite stressed. In fact, their workloads have increased dramatically over the years. And over the last couple of years, some of the stress comes from having to teach online and having to engage with students online without really having the expertise to do so. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, think about it in this way. A majority of the teachers worldwide, up until 2 years ago, have always been teaching using the chalk and the talk method. You know, you write on the blackboard and you talk, or you use a PowerPoint and you talk. That's the method that most teachers have been using all this while for decades. Now, when suddenly, because of the pandemic, teachers are asked to move online, it becomes slightly difficult for them to do the same thing online. Yes, we can do the same thing on Zoom, but as students, I'm sure you probably know, and as perhaps teachers watching this as well, you are probably aware that it is not the best way to do this online. Zoom sessions generally do not work for teaching and learning online. It can be done, but it's not the best way to do it. It is pretty much like asking your Grab or Gojek taxi driver to fly a Boeing 747 in a span of 6 months. It's not going to happen. The plane's going to come crashing down. And that's exactly what is happening with the education system globally. And as such, educators need to be trained and upskilled. In fact, 60% of the teachers worldwide do not have access to relevant, affordable, or localized training available to them. Most existing teacher training methods and materials are completely outdated. In fact, if you talk to many teachers and ask them about what is future of work, many teachers might actually turn around and tell you, I don't know. And if that is the situation, it is important for teacher training methodology and materials to be updated so that the teachers are taught about future of work so that they can help their students become better citizens, 21st century citizens, and find jobs in the future. Also, currently, teacher training is generally expensive and unscalable. So what do I mean by that? Expensive, because typically when a teacher wants to go and get upskilled, a program might cost anywhere between $50 to $150 per teacher per course. And moreover, most of these training sessions are also being done on Zoom. So how many can you actually engage with on Zoom? Like, for example, over here, I was told when I started that there are 3,000 people. How many people can I actually speak with? How many people can actually speak with me? Not very easy to scale teacher training, especially when there are millions and millions of teachers who need to be trained. And finally, for a university or for a school, there is no way currently to measure the efficacy of teacher training programs. Meaning, how does a school measure the quality of the programs that the teacher is designing after having completed a particular teacher training course? How do you measure that? There is no way to do it unless and until the academic administrators sit in physically in all the Zoom sessions or in the classrooms, which is physically impossible because there are so many teachers, so many classes. How many classes will you sit in? And if so, when will you do your work? So, but at the same time, the revenues for education institutions have dropped dramatically as well. In fact, setting up technology infrastructures for universities like UNISMA is fairly expensive. It's not affordable. And also, I'm sure most schools are facing this problem of the drop in student enrollment since last year, which has also impacted revenues. And this is not just happening in Indonesia, it's a global problem. It is happening everywhere in the world. But we need more trained teachers. In fact, there are 2 billion new students who will join the education system by 2050. And an additional 69 million more trained educators are needed by 2030 to meet the United Nations goal of universal education. And this is exactly where we come in. So FreeJu, our flagship platform, provides 21st century education to educators. We help increase the supply of trained educators, and we help education institutions generate an additional source of revenue. And currently we have more than 130,000 teachers from 35 different countries. So what can the teachers do on FreeJu? On FreeJu, the teachers get access to 3 different things. The first thing is something called Collab Ed, which is like LinkedIn, but for teachers. Here, the teachers can actually join an international community of teaching practice where they can interact and network with other teachers from all around the world, share ideas, and support each other. In fact, this is a great platform for teachers and universities and schools to also build their international linkages with other schools all around the world. Then the teachers also access something called Skill Ed. This is a more formal approach at professional development, where teachers can actually get access to a wide range of professional development courses, and they can learn new ways of teaching. They learn about pedagogical, technical, and soft skills, all related to 21st century education and future of work. And finally, teachers also get access to something called Design Ed, which allows them to use and learn about several third-party digital tools which are integrated directly into the FreeJu environment, so that the teachers can practice their own course design building skill sets and learn how to build engaging courses for their learners, not just using Zoom, but using many, many other tools which make their lessons fun for their own students. In addition to this, for universities, schools, colleges, and tutorial centers, we also offer blockchain certificate issuance as a service. So schools can actually now issue their own degrees, their own diplomas to their students on the blockchain. So why is this advantageous? Well, currently, if as a student, if you're getting your diploma or degree on a piece of paper, the paper, degree, or diploma can easily be photoshopped, can easily be lost, can easily be damaged, and can easily be copied as well. So how do you then verify that the degree that you have earned is actually yours? And this is exactly what we solve with this solution. So let me invite all of you here to look at this certificate right here. This is a blockchain certificate, which if you can scan the QR code, you will easily be able to verify exactly whether this certificate is real or fake. So please go ahead and scan this QR code if you can. Once you scan it, you can actually see that this will actually do something like this. It can tell you whether this certificate is real or fake, right? And this makes it very, very important for potential employers to check whether the certificate or the degree that you claim that you have really belongs to you, or has it been forged? So we can actually stop that, and the value of your degree, of your diploma, actually goes up with the prospective employers. So this is a service that we provide to our partners as well. And also, what is the content available on FreeJu? So for teachers, they get a wide range of content, which has been divided onto several different tracks. So the first is pedagogy track, where they get access to a lot of courses, all related to pedagogical skills. There is also technology track, where they can learn about different tools like Canva, Flipgrid, Lumen 5, H5P, and all of those things. There is also a wellness track, where the teachers can actually learn about maintaining their own mindfulness, happiness, and maintaining their own anxiety, and also learning how to support students with anxiety issues. In addition to that, there is a cyber safety track, which allows teachers to learn how to take care of their own digital personas and also help students track theirs. For academic leaders like deans, directors, there are several leadership tracks where they can learn about how to manage people, how to manage communication strategies, how to set goals for staff, how do you build continuous professional development programs for your staff. And we also have an entrepreneurial track where staff and faculty can learn about how to build an entrepreneurial mindset, which is so important for 21st century learning. They learn about design thinking, critical thinking, creative thinking, financial literacy, and all of those things, which they can then use these things to teach their students as well. To give you a very quick glimpse at what the platform looks like, let me go back and share the platform. So here is FreeJu. And as you can see, this entire platform can be used in Bahasa Indonesia. As you can see right now, the whole thing is in Bahasa. But at the same time, it is also available in different languages. Here, once you are here, it's basically a community. You can get social network, professional development, curriculum design, and so on and so forth. And once we sign in, you will be able to see that you can actually do all the things that I said, that I showed earlier, very, very easily. You can reach out to other teachers on the platform, and you can learn and you can create your own courses using the built-in tools as well. So whilst this is opening up, let me move further into our presentation, okay? So here we are. Our approach is very unique because what we do is we first want to take educators as learners. We want to allow teachers to go back to being students once again, because it is important that they learn how to learn first before they can teach to somebody else. So all the courses that you see on the platform, they've been designed by us and by other content development partners, including Nian Polytechnic and Julia Gabriel in Singapore. And very soon we will be offering bachelor's degrees in education directly on the platform as well. What is the course content like? Well, the courses are all related to pedagogical, technical, and soft skills in a wide range of language. And the learning can happen anytime. The teachers can choose to learn anything at any time from anywhere. And they can design their own learning pathways and earn a digital certificate for every single course they complete. And the certificate comes from us here in Singapore and is accredited with CPD units from the UK as well. So it's an international certification. We allow teachers to measure the efficacy of teaching and learning. So each teacher gets a dashboard on the system, which allows them to track how they are learning, and they can monitor their own progress and through their own respective dashboard. For academic managers, for academic administrations, managers and leaders and academic leaders, you can actually evaluate and measure the quality of the courses that your teachers are designing before they release it to the students. So you can actually measure that as well. And we are also building in a recommendation engine shortly, which will recommend courses to teachers based on how they have designed the course and what kind of engagement the students are giving to the course. This is our current customer base. We are already in Indonesia. So in Indonesia, we work directly with the Department of Education in Nusa Tenggara Timur province. We are also partners with Ikatan Guru Indonesia in East Java and with the University of San Pedro in, again, NTT province. In the Philippines, we work directly with the Department of Education and also with the Philippine Association of State Universities and Colleges, apart from several other well-renowned universities, colleges, schools, etc. In Singapore, we work with Julia Gabriel Education, Singapore Poly, and of course, Singapore University of Technology and Design, who are also our customers. The teachers love us for three things. One, we make sure that the platform is secured. So on the platform, we make sure that the teachers verify their email address. Once the membership is verified, they can communicate with only teachers on the platform. So there is no students, there is no advertising, there is no marketing, there is nobody else. It is just teachers who can learn on the platform. So we actually provide a very secure platform in that sense. It is very affordable. So teachers actually pay $20 per year. Once again, it's per year. It is not per month. Per year for full access to FreeJu. Of course, if you want to sign for a free membership, that is also available with limited things that you can do. But for $20 a year, you get access to the full platform, which includes all the courses on the platform, plus access to all the virtual events and the networking and all of that stuff. The courses are available not just in English, but also in Bahasa Indonesia, in Hindi, Filipino, and Vietnamese. And the payments can be made in credit card or cash if needed. And once again, let me share with you how the platform looks like. So here we are on the platform now. So this is FreeJu, and as you can see, you have all the courses available here. We have practical approach to using Ghanai's 9 events, teaching framework, developing new managers, blended learning courses, adult learning courses, and you can actually find courses in Bahasa Indonesia as well. So I can search for courses in Bahasa Indonesia as well, or in English, and I can get a certificate for every single course that I complete. And like I mentioned, all these courses that you see here on the platform are available only for $20 per year for the entire thing, right? So it is not per course, it is actually for the entire platform. So you can actually see all of the courses here. Okay, let's get back to presentation. We are certified for pedagogical excellence by Education Alliance Finland. So all the courses on our platform have been mapped to the skills framework for teacher development in Finland. And we already have a certificate for that. You can actually read the report. So if you scan the QR code, you can actually read that report on what makes us provide this very good quality of content for teachers all around the world. In addition to that, in December last year, we were also voted as one of the top 50 fastest growing companies, tech companies from Southeast Asia. Okay, so I'm very happy to say that we are sharing the platform with a lot of good Indonesian companies as well. So Binar Academy, we have Ruang Guru, all of these companies are also here. Kakap is here, Z-News is here, and so are we. But of course, our focus is primarily just on teacher development and teacher training and blockchain certificates for education institutions. We recently have also been nominated to be one of the top 200 edtech startups from around the world by GSV in the United States. So in fact, this is a very elite list. Not many companies from Asia have made it. In fact, only I think 7 companies from Southeast Asia are here, and we are actually one of them. So we are one of the top 200 edtech startup companies from around the world. And recently, we are also now a accredited CPD provider in the Philippines and in the UK. So for every course that you complete as a teacher on our platform, you can actually get a CPD certificate from the United Kingdom. And there is no extra fee for it. It's all still inclusive at $20 per year. And as long as you complete a course, you get a certificate with a CPD unit from UK. So it's an international certification. We have more than 130,000 teachers, and 90% of our business currently is being generated from business to business and business to government sources. And the teachers come all the way from kindergarten to corporate training. So we cover the entire range of teachers. And we have currently more than 18,000 active monthly users with, on an average, we onboard about 8,000 new teachers every single month. We are driven by impact. We believe very, very strongly in SDG 4.C, 4.4, and 4.3, which are the United Nations SDG goals. And we are already measuring our impact through metrics. It is a multinational team. We are 23 people across 6 countries. So I am based here in Singapore. And before I started ACAD Asia and FreeJu, I was the founding director for the Entrepreneurship Center at Singapore Polytechnic. I was there for about 10 years. So I do have a very firm academic background, which allowed me to see the problems and that the teachers are facing globally, and allowed me to start ACAD Asia and build FreeJu so that we can actually help and support teachers from all around the world. My co-founder, Joel, also runs one of the biggest business schools called Thames International Business School in Manila, Philippines. My chief academics officer used to be the ex-dean at Michigan State University in the United States, and she's now with us. She's the chief academics officer for us at ACAD Asia. So before I wrap this up, I just wanted to kind of remind you, FreeJu is the epicenter of the 21st century education landscape, and we provide a very unique value to all education institutions and teachers and lecturers, professors, and connect you to everybody within the ecosystem. Whether it is you want to connect to learners, whether you want to connect to different education technology apps, content, services, all of that, whatever a teacher or an educator needs can be found inside FreeJu. And I would welcome all of you to actually sign up for a free lifetime membership by just going to www.freeju.com and just signing up for a free membership. Finally, here's a question that I will leave you with. How will you secure the future of your learners and students if you choose to leave your teachers in the past? Thank you very much. Please do reach out to me if you have any further questions. And I'm very, very happy to be here with all of you today. Thank you very much.
Okay, Neil. Thank you very much for your nice material delivering to us. Okay, thank you. I think there is a several questions for you about the FreeJu, I think. Okay, for the first, how about the FreeJu in Indonesia? Because we still already have in Indonesia is like a ruang guru. I think you know about it. Okay, you can explain or about the story of FreeJu in Indonesia, I think, because for me, I think it's really new for me. Okay, or I don't know.
Absolutely, that's a great question.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great question. So Ruang Guru is not a competitor, it's a partner. Okay, we do different things. Ruang Guru, teachers can go to Ruang Guru to teach students. In our platform, teachers join the platform to learn themselves. So our students are teachers. Okay, that is the main difference. Our students are teachers. So teachers actually join FreeJu to actually learn themselves. And once they learn, they can then go to Ruang Guru to teach courses, and in fact, design even better courses than what they're doing at the moment. That is what we do. So we actually support companies like Ruang Guru. Now in Indonesia, like I said, we are new, yes, but we are already working very, very strongly with the Indonesian companies. As I mentioned earlier, if I could just go back here for a second. As I said here, if you see our customer base, we currently already work with the Department of Education in Nusa Tenggara Timur province, with Ikatan Guru Indonesia in East Java, and University of San Pedro, again in the NTT province. So they are already our customers. And at the moment, we have more than 80,000 teachers from Indonesia already learning on the FreeJu platform. Okay, more than 80,000 teachers are already learning. So I hope that answers your questions, and I hope that all of your teachers will also be able to join, learn, and upskill themselves.
Okay, Neil. So everyone can join Frizu, Frizu.
Yeah, absolutely. All teachers from anywhere. Doesn't matter whether you are an undergraduate learning to be a teacher or you are already an existing professor with 20, 30 years of experience. All of you can get access to Frizu.
Okay, so if we want to join a Frizu, we need some charge or something?
So there is a free lifetime membership. Everybody can join a free lifetime membership, and with a free membership, all people get access to 20 different courses, all available in English and in Bahasa Indonesia with certificates. Okay, all of them get that. Plus, they can interact with any teacher on the platform from any international country. So all of that is free. If they want to get access to more advanced courses, then yes, there is a payment, but that payment is only $20 for the entire year.
Really? For the entire year, just
for the entire year. So if you like Starbucks, if you can buy 4 cups of Starbucks coffee, if you can buy 4 cups of Starbucks coffee, you can buy 1 annual membership on Frizu. It'll cover you. It will probably provide you with more value than your Starbucks coffee, because with a $20 membership, you don't get access to just 20 courses, but you get access to 70 courses, all with certificates.
Okay, I think it's really interesting, Niels, about
Thank you.
the Frizu. Okay, so Ruang Guru is your partner, is not your competitor, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, I think it's really good for the. Thank you, Niels.
In fact, we work with a lot of people. So Ruang Guru, we can work with Ruang Guru. We are also talking right now to Zenius. So
oh, yes,
I mean, because we support teachers, we can work with everybody. Right? Because my business model is I'm not chasing after the same customer. Because for Ruang Guru and Zenius and Kakap and all these companies, the customer is the student. That is not my customer. My customer is the teacher.
Okay. Really? Okay, Niels, maybe I'm the first one will be joined to read you.
Looking forward to welcoming you there. Absolutely, sign up for free. Yeah, absolutely, sign up for free.
Okay, how about the student?
So like I said, if the student is learning how to be a teacher, then yes, they can actually get free memberships as well, and they can learn from it as well.
Okay, free membership.
Because if the student is not learning how to be a teacher, then the platform will not provide any value.
Okay, Niels, I think there's a private question, I think. You know that I think you have a great vision about your company, but if you just sign up for free for the new members, so how can you get a profit for your company?
Good question. Very, very good question. It's a business model question.
I think it's just $50 Niels, for the entire years, and and you can get a lifetime membership. I think so. I'm so sorry. I apologize because I'm economics. I always think about the profit if I want to build a company.
Of course.
Okay, Niels.
So obviously, this is a business model question, and rest assured, this is a mission-driven business. It is not a mission only for profit. It is a mission-driven business. We want to make sure that we help improve the quality of teachers. Yes, we are profiting from this as well, but not for the sake of money, for the sake of improving the quality of education across the board. And the only way we can improve the quality of education across the board is by helping teachers improve the way they teach. Unless and until that does not happen, the quality of education is not going to improve. So it is a mission-driven business. We are profitable already, and there is a method to the madness. There is always a method to the madness. I can't reveal my business model, of course, but rest assured we are making money.
Okay, Nils, I think a good question about, because you need to maintenance your company because it's about the technology. I think for the maintenance for the technology is not cheaper, Nils. You know, or do you have any foundation to support your business? Because
Nope,
your company
we are
is.
a private company. We are a private company fully funded by private investors.
Oh, okay. So you have several investors to build your company. Okay,
Yeah, and obviously, as a company, you don't get investment if your business model is not good.
Okay, because you know that a startup company right now is really growing up. Okay, but this pandemic to attract the student as using the education
Yep.
technology is really high.
Yep, agree. But there are always ways to do it. And by the way, this is not my first company. This is my fifth startup. I've already had exits from 3 previous startups before. So this is not the first time that we are running a company.
Okay, for the Acadesia, okay, you established your company in 2019, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I think it's almost 2 years. Oh no, almost 2 years. Okay, but Acadesia will be the great education technology. I hope, Neil.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm counting on your support, counting on the support of all the teachers, because without the teachers, frankly, we are nothing. Okay, and I think teaching is such an important job. It is perhaps the most important job in the world, because without teachers, we cannot have any other profession. Okay, just think about that for a moment. Without teachers, you cannot have any other profession. So we are supporting the teachers, and I hope all the teachers in Indonesia and UNISMA can also support us so that we can help each other and grow together as well.
Okay, thank you, Neil, for the nice vision for your company. Okay, can you give a closing statement before we end the conference?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you very much again for inviting me here. As a closing statement, I think there's only one thing I can say, which is for teachers, never stop learning, right? I think as teachers, we need to learn how to learn first. And unless and until as teachers, we don't learn and upskill ourselves constantly, there is no way that we will be able to help our students, because the current generation of students is very different than my generation or than your generation. The current generation of students are digital natives. They need a reason to come to your class. And that reason should be you as the teacher can provide them with so much more knowledge that they cannot find on YouTube or Google. And if you want to do that, the only way for you to do is to learn. And I welcome all of you to Freeju and I'm giving you all a platform to learn from at your own time, at your own pace. So don't waste this opportunity. Help yourself so that you all can help your learners. With that, thank you very much once again.
Okay, Niels, thank you for the nice statement for the closing. Okay, we can now to the last agenda. Our Dean, Niels, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Our Dean will be giving you certificate for appreciation because you are training in our conference. Okay, Ms. Diana, time is yours. Can you hear my voice? Okay, Dean. Okay. This is our Dean, Niels. You can say hello to Ms. Diana.
Hello, Dean Diana. Nice meeting you.
Okay, yeah. Ms. Diana, you can say hello to Niels. Okay, this is certificate for you, Niels. I will send you by the soft copy.
All right, thank you so much. And I hope to meet all of you in Malang as soon as
of course.
VTL flights are available.
Yes,
I would love to come down to Malang and meet all of you in person.
Of course, Niels. We will waiting for you in Malang. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you, Niels, for your nice information about the Freejo. I think we have a lot of insight of new knowledge for the Freejo, and I hope our student and especially our lecturer can join the Freejo. Okay, Niels, see you. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.